My buddy Grogu and we are leading into the blue today. Friends, hello! Welcome back to Amethyst Craftworks. I'm Samantha, and welcome to another Movie Marquee Challenge update. I am rolling along here with the Movie Marquee this week, this month. Yes, this month, April. I am a little scatterbrained today, and that's okay. But we are chugging along, right? And I've got an update for you. And so if you haven't joined us for the Movie Marquee Challenge, if this is your first time spotting one of these videos, I myself, along with Bella from Bella's Crocheted Gifts, and Heather, the Crochet Witch, hello ladies! The three of us are tag teaming the Movie Marquee Challenge this year. Each one of us is picking a movie each month, and then we are all basing a project on that movie's poster, pulling inspiration from the colors and the movie and the actors and the scenes and all that good stuff. And so my project for this year is a granny square cardigan. I'm making a bunch of appliques, I'm making a bunch of squares. It's a great time, and we're pulling colors each month from the movie's poster. And so for this month, we've got over here 10 Things I Hate About You, which is a cute movie. I have seen it. I did rewatch it just to make sure I'm remembering things the way that I thought I was remembering them. And yes, I am. And so I wanted to show you what I've got worked up already for the movie for this month already. One sec here, let me grab it for you. I have got my witchy bag of tricks here, and all my yarns are down inside of here. I did show you guys my yarn picks in the last update, but I have some other stuff to show you. For example, let me pull them on out of here. I think that's all of the things I needed to pull out. Okay. So the first square that I'm going to show you is just solid white. This is the background for my applique. This is purposely white, and you will see why when I show you my appliques. But this is just all white. It is a little scrap of Big Twist value in the color white. That's all it is. In that sort of wheelhouse of colors, I've got this one, which again also has quite a lot of white, but it also has the green and the pink, magenta, red, pinky red, the colors that are in the movie title. There's like the middle of the poster at the top is the title of the movie, which is white and pink on a green background. And I really like these colors together. I think they look awesome. I am quite partial to this sort of color scheme. Pink isn't necessarily my cup of tea, but this sort of like dark purpley color, like dark hot pink, this is more my cup of tea, and I really like these colors together. But then the last one that I made, if you saw my last movie month, oh my goodness, how do I even word this? If you saw my squares for last month, which was why do I always struggle? There we go. Hocus Pocus was my pick last month. I made squares that represented the sisters, so pulled colors from their outfits and hair and so on and so forth, and made squares like that. So, oh man, we are even leaning more into the blue with this square. It like disappears on my Mandalorian t-shirt here. But anyway, these are all the colors in the characters' shirts. And It's even in the same order as they're standing on the poster. So I'll put the poster back up over here. And so this one is for Joseph Gordon-Levitt, which I I was close but not quite in my last video. On to Alex Mack. If you know, you know Alex Mack. That's where I could not place the actress's name. Larissa Oleniak. I'm also not entirely sure how you pronounce it, but her shirt is olive. And then, of course, Heath Ledger is gray. Julia Stiles is red. And then Andrew Keegan. And why can't I remember her name? I can't remember the actress or the character. Please, you will have to forgive me. The two on the end are both wearing navy, essentially, like shades of blue. And so I kind of had to combine them because there's 5 rounds in my granny squares, but 6 characters on the movie poster, right? So I kind of had to combine the last 2 there in the navy round. But I thought this was a pretty good idea, a repeat of Hocus Pocus, which I also thought was a good idea, but these colors, it's not my favorite combination, I will just say, but I think it represents them pretty good. It does kind of vaguely read a little Christmassy, and that's okay. Same with this one. It also sort of reads a little Christmassy, but I think when it's all jumbled together with the other squares and everything, I don't think it's going to read as Christmassy as I'm thinking it will. But the last thing that I've got to show you here is the appliques that are going to go on this white square. And so I showed you the yarn that I was using to make these. I can even show you here. It is a variegated yarn with light blue, olive green, orange, and then a really hot dark pink, right? Those are the colors that were in it. I think it was a Red Heart with Love fruit punch. I think it was a giveaway prize that I won from Heather, which I thought was very fitting to put in her movie movie brain. What are words? Anyway, I thought it was very fitting to put in her her movie pick. Gosh, it's a struggle today. And so I wanted to show you guys the applique idea that I had. Now I freehanded these completely, and you have seen my freehanded appliques, so set your expectations low, okay? But no one other than Bella guessed what my idea was for the appliques. No one else got it though. And so here is one, which, to be fair, let's put it on the actual background. It kind of looks like a mutant spider or some kind of Lovecraftian eldritch horror. Or like maybe what the sun would look like if it exploded one day in the sky, you know. But there's that. And then I made a second one, which is also kind of similar. There's also yarn tails and everything, but it's kind of similar shape, right? Very colorful, irregular, kind of splat shape. Are you seeing my vision? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? And then I've got some other ones too. These are just small. They're all tangled up. They're in various sizes. I think I have 3 of them. There's a smaller one, and then an even smaller one. And these are just like single crochets or double crochets in like a magic ring, you know. But these are like little tinier paint splatters. Do you see it now? This is in reference to the paintball scene that's in 10 Things I Hate About You. It is my favorite scene in the movie. It is adorable. They are so cute and fun and flirty and, shooting each other with paintballs and stuff. And they're wearing white suits and they get covered in colorful paints, splats of paints. We've got real long yarn tails because, again, I never really know how long of a yarn tail to leave to sew them in, and so I err on the side of too long than too short, and so yeah, I always end up tangled. But I think I'm gonna sew them like on opposite corners, like here-ish. This is very difficult to show you. like that, and then put the circular ones in the other corners, And I might have the tentacles, the arms, the splats, the extended splats kind of hang off up, above and to the side and stuff, kind of like Binks from last month. His ears and tail will hang off. Maybe the paint splats will too. And so, yeah, that was my idea for the applique reference to the movie that's going on the front of my cardigan. I thought it was a pretty good idea. And I also have been dying to use this yarn for something ever since Heather sent it to me. And I thought, what better way to use it than in a project that's, a reference to her, she is a part of, for a movie she picked, and so on and so forth. And now that I have kind of dug in to the skein of yarn itself, I'm sort of now more free to use it for a hat or something else, You get me? So these are my appliques, and these are my squares that I have completed. I really like them. And it's not that I don't like them. This one. I love the green and the purple together, and I love these on the white. I think they really stand out good. I just wish maybe these colors went together a bit better or something. There's something here that I don't 100% love, but it is like the characters in order as they are across the movie poster. It is the colors of their shirts, so each one of them is represented here. I just think, honestly, it's like the green and then the red that just, it looks like Christmas. I also can't get it out of my head. Even Bestie Lauren, when I was showing her these, was like, oh, they kind of look Christmassy. And so I don't love that. But we'll see. We'll see if this grows on me. I also may remake it or do something else with these colors, or maybe split them up in a different way or something. We've got time because we're only in week 2, right, of April. We're only on update number 2. Or are we on number 3 now? Did I just completely contradict myself? I think we are actually on 3. I think. We are... What is time? Like I said, my brain is scrambled today. And so before I make a fool of myself even more, I'm just gonna let you go. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are joining in the Movie Marquee, leave me a comment and let me know. All the links to the patterns and things that I'm using will be down below, as well as to Heather's channel and Bella's channel will be down there, and Heather's Facebook group. So if you're also joining in and you have a Facebook account, you want to come and post pictures, I love seeing them. I know Heather and Bella do as well. So all of that is down below. And yeah, I'm gonna just let you go. Thank you so much for giving me a thumbs up today, and thank you for subscribing as well. And until I've got another update on the Movie Marquee, I'm just gonna let you go. Take care. Goodbye.